Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I thought I would give a review of my stroller. This is in no way a professional review. I'm definitely not being paid by anyone, so this is just mom giving her honest review on kind of a high-ticket item. I mean, it's an expensive item, and I've had it for just over 2 years. My daughter turned 2 in April, and we just found out we're expecting our second baby, so I will definitely be using this with baby number 2. So I thought I would kind of just show you how it works, give you the breakdown, is it worth it, a couple different talking points. So yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, a few things I wanted to point out was I have had this stroller for about 2 years, and it does have some wear and tear. So the, I guess it's aluminum, I'm not really sure, steel maybe, I can look it up, has a bunch of scratches and just different chips and stuff. So we have used and abused this stroller. We actually lived in a hotel for 8 months. That was fun. My husband had a work transfer in Harrisburg, and we used this to get the groceries from the car to the room, and we used it for laundry, all kind of stuff. Maybe insert some videos at the end of us doing that, or in the middle, I don't know yet. But we definitely used it. So there is some major wear and tear on this, but functionality, it still works great. It still works the same, and we love it. So that's kind of just a quick walk around of the stroller. So I guess when you first do it, this is the brake. When it is green right here, that means it is ready to go, so you can move it. And then when it is red and you just click it, it is locked. And then for the front wheels, because this only locks the back wheels, for the front wheels, you can change them to either be fixed or rotating. So right now, there's this little green bubble, and this tells you that the wheels can motion from side to side, they can swivel to the front, but if you push it and that green dot goes away, as soon as it hits this position, it is locked, it's fixed. So it's gonna be in a fixed position. Honestly, I've never used this feature. I forget about it most of the time, but we walked the park a lot, so I might try it. We'll see how it goes. So you just push that, and it's pretty easy. This is the seat. This is called the rumble seat. I call it the toddler seat and stuff. So this is what we use mostly. They also have, it comes with a bassinet that is in my attic, so I will get it out and I will show you that later. To adjust the handlebars, it's super easy. There's this little gray button in the middle, and then you can push it down if you're shorter, or if you're tall like my husband, you can just push it in and pull up. So it gives pretty good height. I am about 5'3", and it's comfortable for me on the lower setting, and my husband is a foot taller than me at 6'3", and it's comfortable for him all the way at the top position. For being such an expensive stroller, one of my chief complaints is you don't get a cup holder. There is nothing up here. It does not come with this little pouch or anything. I suppose there is a cup holder in the basket area. Here, I'll show you. So it has this little cup holder, like a little cloth one, but I would have liked something up here, but it wasn't a deal breaker for us. I actually found this stroller caddy on Amazon, I believe, and I like it. It has 3 pockets and stuff, so it fits snacks, it fits my wallet in the middle, it fits drinks of all sizes. I've got, you know, sippy cup water bottle, it fits a 40-ounce tumbler in the middle. We went to the fair and got a lemon shake up, and it was in those little like quart soup containers that fit in the middle, so that works. I 10 out of 10 recommend the Itsy Ritzy diaper caddy. And then I love that it has this little zipper, so you can store phone, wallet, keys, whatever you want in here. I have some Kleenexes and just little odds and ends in there, so definitely recommend that. I love that. For the front of the stroller, I'll show you how to take it apart, fold it, and then just the different points. So let me change views and then I can show you.
Yeah, that's definitely easier with 2 hands. So to put the seat on and off, there is these gray little buttons on either side. You're just gonna push them and the seat comes on and off, and you can put the seat sitting forward, or you can do rear facing as well. So So it just clicks into place and it's pretty sturdy. It sits tight. So baby can face you or baby can face out. We typically have her facing out. So again, you just push these buttons, pull straight up, and it swaps around. It also has a bassinet attachment that I was talking about earlier. Again, you can face that this way or you can face it the opposite way. I also bought a car seat adapter, which that is in the attic as well. And I'll get those things out and I will maybe stitch this in. I'm not sure, make another video, haven't decided yet, and show you kind of how they attach and how they work, because I also like them too. This is the snack tray of it. It does not come with the snack tray. It came with a little bumper bar, and again, that's in the attic as well, so I'll get that out and I'll show you what it looked like when it came. The snack tray is like $50 or something like that, but I found this duplicate one on Amazon and it works the same for me. It's got the little snack tray and little cup holder. To release it, there are these two little gray nubs on the other side and you just push them and it comes straight out. So here is sort of what it looks like. And then these are the nubs that go into the stroller itself. What I did like about this one is the snack tray part is removable. So you can take this and you can pop it in the dishwasher or hand wash it. I don't have a dishwasher, I'm the dishwasher. So that's kind of the frame of it. And it just, you know, snaps back on. There it goes. Snaps back on and you can put it on, put it off. We'll leave it off right now so I can kind of show you the restraint system. So it has like an all-in-one sort of system. I know other strollers will have the different levels on it and then you have to restring it as your child grows. What I do like about this one is if you have an infant or toddler, it accommodates both. So if you want to put an infant in the seat, they do have an infant insert. I bought a generic one again and use that, so you can do with that what you want. Again, I will link the snack tray and I can show you the insert that I used in the description box. But to adjust it, you just pull the strap and adjust this down. So the shoulder stops right here, so that's the smallest one. Or underneath the padded areas, there's that little clip and you can pull it up. So if your child's shoulder is, you know, up here, you can have it up here, or if they're all the way down here, you can do that as well. And then you just adjust it to the size you're needing. I think mine was about there. And then you can adjust this part too, so this can go up and down, shorter, longer, or whatever. And the actual buckle is pretty easy. There's just these, let me bring you closer so you can see. There is just these little buckles, so that's the main buckle. There's these little pieces, and then they just slide in, and then to release, you push the big gray portion. So they just slide in, super easy, and then to release, you just push that center button, and they just kind of pop off. So that part is really nice. I do appreciate that, here I locked it, the footrest goes up and down. So on either side, there is these nubs here. Oh, let me see if I can show you. So there's these gray buttons, and if you push them on the other side, you can put the footrest up or down. So I'll show you how that adjusts. So you can put it either the whole way in, whoops, like that, or you can push it so it comes up flat. And of course, how I have this on here isn't the easiest. So you can definitely change the orient of the foot. You can also recline the seat decently far back. So if baby falls asleep, you can do it there, you can do it there, all the way back here. This probably would have been the easier view to show you how this adjusts. So again, you push these gray buttons on either side, and then you can fold this the whole way down like that, or you can fold it so it's more comfortable for them. So I really liked that part of the stroller. And then to move the seat up and down like I just did, here, I'll show you. there is a button right here, and as you push this, it lets you change the orient of the stroller or the recline position. So that just goes on like so. The sunshade I love. It comes out decently far on its own, so you can do that. I have the setting open to max, and then there is a little peekaboo hole here. Regular, there's a zipper to kind of, this is what it normally opens up, and again you have the second peekaboo here and stuff, so it shades baby pretty well. Here, let me flip the camera around and show you the little peekaboo holes a little bit better.
Right, so like what I was showing before, it has these little peekaboos so you can go in and kind of check if baby's doing okay, and then it has the zipper that runs the back of it and can pop open even further. So if the sun's super intense or they're asleep, then it sort of covers the whole child. And then this does not have a flap like the other one, so it kind of gives you access to your baby. And then again, you can tilt that however you'd like. So I mean, I thought that was pretty decent protection. I guess mine has a little dent in it right there and stuff. One thing I did like about this as well is the hood slides up and down. So if your child is shorter or taller, here's that latch to adjust it. You can kind of push this up and down. See, it just slides like that. So I think that's the whole way up. So you can raise it up, or you can push the sunshade down and stuff. It gives you just like an inch or so, but sometimes that makes a big difference.
All right, so the next part of the stroller I wanted to show you is the undercarriage area. What I love about this stroller is it has one of the biggest undercarriages, and you can fit a ton in here. We are from walking distance from the park, and I've got 2 toddler bicycles in the bottom of this, plus helmets, water bottles. I think I wore the diaper bag because it's a backpack, but I also have clips that I can clip onto here. Like, it was crazy. And then the seat's meant for one, but my niece and my daughter, or my nephew and my daughter, are small enough they can both fit in that. So we just kind of had one in front, one in the back. I made a certain picture to show you kind of what I was talking about. But we decided to order the second rumble seat along with it's called a piggyback. It's like a little skateboard, and it sort of hooks back here, and then a child can stand on it and kind of hold onto this bar as you push. So we thought that was really cool. We actually found out we're expecting baby number 2, so that's exciting. I am about 6 weeks along would be our estimation. I haven't had my first appointment yet because you have to wait 12 weeks apparently. So yeah, I think that's what happened with my first one, or maybe I wanted 8 weeks. I don't remember. That was 2 years ago. But yes, the undercarriage is huge, and it's actually adjustable. It has 2 positions. So this is the up higher position. So if you're going somewhere and it's kind of rocky, you can kind of get a little more clearance under there. Or if you have tall grass and it's kind of dewy, like I prefer not to get this part wet, you can, but I just prefer not to. And then to push it back down, you just hold it down, and that's the regular, I guess, position of the undercarriage bit. And I'll kind of show you what the inside of it looks like.
So again, this is massive. You can fit a ton under here. Sometimes this bar gets in the way, but if you have to load bicycles or something because you're going to the park, what I found is if you take the seat off, put the bike in, and then put the seat on, it fits a lot better. The only cup holder it does come with is this little cloth one, and honestly, I've never really used it. My daughter puts rocks in it. There's also this little elastic bit in it, so maybe if you had like, I don't know, a tube of sunscreen or something slimmer, that could fit in there. We use this as our cup holder the whole time. It does have this mesh pocket, so you can kind of store up stuff here. Oh my goodness, I need to vacuum that out. What actually I'll put over here is books I'm getting ready to get rid of because my daughter has outgrown them, or we have duplicates, and the park has a little free library where you give a book, take a book type of thing, so I'll tuck them under there, and where there I'll swap them out because if my daughter sees them, she'll decide that's her most favorite book ever and she'll want it. So this is the break too. So I don't know if I don't remember if I showed that or not. If not, this is a refresher. So green is the unlock position and it goes back and forth, or red means it's locked and then it doesn't, once it clicks, this doesn't move.
All right, so when it comes to folding the stroller, another drawback, I guess, from the stroller is it is on the big side. So if you have a smaller vehicle, you might want to decide if it's worth losing your trunk for. I had a 2020 Toyota Camry and this took up almost the entire trunk. To put it in the trunk, I had to take the seat off, take the snack tray off, collapse it, and then put it in that way. But with my new car, I have a Subaru Outback that I can just fold this down, leave the seat on, and it fits in there. So I will show you how to collapse it. So for starters, there are these two little triggers on either side, and you just push that and the stroller just folds like that, and then you can put it in your trunk as is. One of the things that I have to do to put it in my trunk actually is the front of it. I have to fold this. So you just push those two little knobs on the side and fold this, and then like that, it just fits into my trunk perfectly. Tomorrow I'll get a picture of that and then I can kind of show you how it sits in the trunk. So it folds down pretty easily and it stays down. So this moves a little bit, but other than that, it doesn't. And then, wait, turn this thing around. Here we go. This handlebar has these two little rubber nubs and I'm like, why is that there? It's so when you stand your stroller up, that's what touches the ground. So you can get it out like that. So you put it on the ground. To open up the stroller, on the left side of it, there is this little clip right here. Wait, show that a little better. Can you even see that? Okay, it's right here. There's this little clip. And let me flip the camera around and then show you.
You can see it better from here. So there's this little clip. You just push this in, and then when you unfold the stroller, it'll unfold. So I'll show you here in just a second.
All right, so you push that little clip in and then you just unfold it. And that is the stroller for the most part. So I like it a ton. I do have the bassinet I wanted to show you. I can show you how I got the car seat on it, and then the parts that we ordered for it. I can show you the configuration on how it goes from a single to a double. I've never done that before, so you can watch me kind of set it up and struggle with it if you will. So I think that's mostly going to be it for the video, other than is it worth it? I think so. I would definitely go with this again and again if I had the choice. It saved us many times. Like, I can't even explain to you how many times we use this, especially when we were living in a hotel, getting the groceries up and the laundry down and stuff, and just going on walks. We love to go on walks. We walk the riverfront or to the park, and toddlers get heavy. They decide they don't want to walk anymore, and just everything. So to me and my family, it is definitely worth it. There is a pretty high price point, so I understand that most people don't want to pull the trigger on something that expensive, but if you can get it for a gift or kind of crowdfund it, I know on registries you can have like a little, I forget what they call it. Everyone chips in and then it does it. So that's definitely a very real option for most people. So yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I'll be back with maybe a part 2 or something. I don't know. But thank you. Mavis, come over here. But like, look at this. Working smarter and not harder, and we're gonna go down and do laundry in the hotel. And instead of carrying a heavy basket plus laundry detergent and whatnot, I just slapped it all in my stroller. So I'm just waiting to go down.
Okay, so I thought I would show you the Uppababy bassinet. So this is what it looks like. It actually folds up. You can pull up the middle and it closes, but that's what it looks like with the bassinet on it. So it just clicks on and then folds up so it'll be out of the way. But when you're not using it as a bassinet stand, you can actually get these, and they are hamper liners, and it can be a hamper. So I'll put it together and I'll show you. All right, so then it has just like 2 hampers, and you just put the liners in and they come around and they have like a hook, and they hook on the bottom side. And you've got your hamper when you're not using your bassinet. And we have used this for about 3 years now.